What's going on, everyone? We're live. I'm gonna. It's probably good. So because this was so fucking half-assed scheduling wise, and yeah, just kind of all that shit. Nobody else is probably going to be here tonight. This is just going to kind of be me. I'm gonna actually update the titles and everything to call this episode 0. This is what this is basically going to be. Is kind of a me getting set up a little bit before everybody else gets a chance to, because nobody was really available tonight. Some people might drop in later, but I'm not terribly certain on that. But yeah, let's get into it. So this season, we're running update 15, most recent update. That hasn't changed. We've always been doing that, running these servers. That's just kind of how we operate. But this season, I've instituted a level gate system. Which I'm realizing now that I didn't actually, as I'm trying to center something. Yes. Can I just, like, center this? Just center. Okay, so I'm going to read this off from our announcements channel. This level cap is subject to change. It depends how quickly we blow through these. But right now, just kind of basic, I have 7 different caps all the way up to level 100, with the 7th being level 100. The first one, we will be capped at level 25. Which means no, like, the server cap will be level 25. Nobody will be allowed to go above that. I actually have to edit that, which I'm going to do right this second. So nobody can go past level 25 to start. When about 80-90% of the server hits that level cap, we'll up it to the next level cap, which will be level 40 at the moment, is where that's sitting. The third one will be level 55, and then one at level 65, 75, 90, and the last one will be at level 100. I'm thinking I might do some events in between changing these. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't really thought this through beyond I was watching some of the stuff for the new Vault Hunters SMP. And I think a level cap is a great way to fix kind of the issues I have with this pack and the way it gets run on these servers. Which is just basically, I don't like people blowing through the entire thing super, super quickly. And this is kind of to mitigate that, but also to incentivize teaching the new people how to play the game. And also, like, just kind of teamwork in general. Because there's nothing saying that we can't just feed the lower level people burgers into level whatever the fuck the cap is at the time. I'm gonna try to disincentivize that as much as possible. If people want to do it, that's fine. But I would rather people, especially for the first couple level caps, kind of just level up naturally. I don't actually know where this cap thing is, but I'm not hitting level 25 tonight. That's not gonna fucking happen. I got that centered finally. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if this works, because one of the things I was just trying to set up before stream is the vertical streaming for YouTube. We'll see if that works. It seems to be working. Okay. I think this is working. Yeah, perfect. So, hello to the short side of YouTube. I believe that this is working the way I intended to. Anybody watching through shorts, if you have questions, just let me know. I think the chat should update from both sides. If it doesn't, I'll that up. Because I'm so, like, ridiculously unfamiliar with doing shit like this. It's not even funny. I've literally never done this before. I don't even know if this is actually streaming properly, but let's get into this. Is that times that 0 command is going to run. So I don't want to spawn a daylight. That is not what I was looking for. Okay, run that quick before I get on the server. Perfect. Let's do this shit. Fucking update 15. There's so much cool stuff with this update, especially at level 50. I'm so beyond excited. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to integrate the companion mod that they're using for VHSMP right now into this to use the companions once those get put into the pack. If it doesn't work the way I think it does, we're fucked, because I really don't want to do the world border thing. I love the idea. It's a really cool idea, and I do want to try it at some point, but it's not something I want to run right now because VHSMP is doing it, and I don't want to be copying another group of YouTubers. I'm already, like, shamelessly ripping stuff from that. I don't want to fucking do it more. Yeah, oh, that's what I want. So yeah. So, for those of you who aren't really knowledgeable about this pack, I don't know how the fuck you've gotten away with not knowing what this pack is for so goddamn long. But this is basically, I guess, roguelite? Roguelike Minecraft is kind of the best way to describe this. RPG is not inaccurate, but the way you run vaults makes it feel very much like a roguelike, to me at least. So the whole goal at the moment is to build, where is it? Build one of these. We want to get one of these, which means we need some special stuff. And then we need one of these, which is not this hard. It's not this hard. You basically just break this stone in the world. So we get one of these, we plop it into one of these, and it'll give us a bunch of random items that we have to throw into the altar, provide that with a redstone signal, and we make a crystal for the vault. The vault is what basically enables us to play this game. So all of this, like, I just do this. Like, a bunch of these items, some of these are dev tools, but, like, all of this armor, like, weapons, everything is fucking in the vaults. Outside of a handful of things that you will need to gather in the overworld that are mostly vanilla materials and or mods once you unlock them through this. Basically everything is through vault. The vault, basically to start, is a 25-minute timer. You run through, you collect resources in chests, you mine ores, kill mobs, all this stuff, and the vault itself will have an objective. It's randomized with different objectives unlocking at different levels, or you can set the objective yourself. But completing the vault will give you a crate with extra reward, or if you don't complete the vault, you don't fucking. If you run out of time, you die. If you die, you lose all your shit that you went in with. There's a bunch of different difficulties. I think the server probably defaulted to normal, which is fine. That's what we're gonna run. Yeah. But to help us with the vault, there's a ton of different skills. We can unlock a bunch of different things in here. I'll go through these kind of when we get there, but like the first one we're gonna get is heal. There's also a bunch of these passives that you can get that unlock at different levels and do different things, like strength, haste, but stuff that's as advanced as like getting attack speed when you kill mobs, which I didn't know existed until now. That is a new talent. I think most of what's down here, this whole, like, these two rows are new. Some that'll be fun to play with. There's also expertise points that you unlock every 5 levels, that are just kind of extra things for, like, you do better when you craft, like, jewels for tools, which is basically what you have in this pack instead of enchantments for tools. And different stuff like that that you can get. And there's also research, which is some of this is mods, some of this is just extra stuff within the vault mod. So this is extra healing potions, essentially. Just better ones that can hold more modifiers and stuff. Or you can unlock stuff like create and like entire mods that'll help you make stuff to automate crystals eventually and make crystal crafting easier, because the more crystals you craft, the more expensive they get. So to start, like, our first one is probably gonna be something stupid easy, like 5 dirt and a bunch of stone and shit like that. But eventually we'll start rolling shit like nether stars and wither skulls and, like, just insane stuff. And eventually we'll need farms for that. This is really fucking cool. I don't want to go down there anymore. I see a creeper. So there's a lot to this pack. It sounds very overwhelming, but I'll do my best to try to explain things as we go, especially today when there's nobody here to distract me. I can fucking tell you guys everything as best as I can, and I don't have to worry about it, except for the fact that I'm getting distracted and not actually doing the things I need to be doing. So let's... You've seen this. I could have easily done this off camera, and we would have... Here we are. But let's actually look at this. So, this is supposed to be a longer pack. All of the recipes for mods are changed. It's a bunch of different shit. This is basically just telling you there's different difficulties, different game rules and stuff you can play with. We're playing normal, like straight through. I would like to set casual for a certain member of the server who has some anxiety about some things. I don't think I can do that for the entire for just one person though. Hardcore would be fun. I'm not gonna do that though. And then some extra commands. So like multiplayer vaults are a thing. We're definitely gonna be doing those. And then research of different mods and stuff is a thing. And the next main thing is chromatic iron. Chromatic iron and vault stone are the two things we need to actually get in the vault. I'm not going to insult anybody's ability to read. You can tell what this says. I'm not fucking around with the screen. We're just going to have to go super deep and get 16 chromatic iron. That's what's going to happen. Keep playing music, but I'm going to actually turn it off for you guys because I'm going to play copyrighted music. And I don't think that the music is actually enhancing anybody's ability to watch the stream. If anybody would like me to turn the music back on, just let me know, and I will try to not play copyrighted music. Yeah, I'm gonna actually use this sword and some sheep. So this is gonna be really nice to have. I wasn't wild about this spawn when I logged on initially, but I do really like this huge mountain and this forest over here. This biome I'm kind of on, but like as a whole, I think the spawn is pretty good. That's how I know I'm fucking talking too much. That's okay. Better I talk too much than too little. Y'all are gonna fucking watch me no matter what the hell I do. Yeah. I say I'm talking too much. Now I have literally nothing to talk about because I'm not actually doing anything interesting. Where's that fucking crafting table? So I want to get in these giant caves. Now, I'm going to make... So, not every mod is gated behind research. Comforts is one that isn't. So, basically what this does is these sleeping bags don't set your spawn point. I can just plonk it down anywhere, and it would have made me sleep if I was able to. And these hammocks are set up with rope and nails. They let you sleep through the day. So, that's one of the mods that we have access to. It doesn't fucking help, like, at all, with any of the actual game plan of this pack. It does nothing other than just make sleeping easier and allow me to farm mobs at night without having to wait. So there are like some other things. I think some features of other mods may not be locked behind research, but there's nothing like super crazy that we don't have or that we have that we can use right now. I think the craziest thing is like supplementaries can make an infinite water source, which big fucking like it does not matter in the slightest. I promise you, because there's like no. It's good for certain mods. You can set up the. Oh, is this to sleep? See, I can sleep. Fuck, what was I saying? The faucet. This thing. This thing, you can hook it up to water, like a waterlogged stair or something, and it will let you pump water out of that block infinitely. So it's really good for stuff that needs to be cooled, like, I don't know what it's called, but I will know it when I see it. This thing, the thermogenerator from Powa, takes, basically you stick it over as like a lava source or something, like a hot block, and it makes power, but only if it's cooled with water or something. That's what that's for. So, like, we don't have access to anything nutty at the moment. As far as I know. Unless fucking the team behind Vault Hunters has overlooked something, which has happened before. But I don't believe they have now, because they've been working on this pack for fucking years. Like, they might have overlooked some slight bugs, but I don't think they're going to overlook any, like, major game-breaking things. Not this late in the pack dev. And not a team as friggin' solid as Iskall has. Like, the team behind this is very, very good at it. Very curious to see where some of this shit goes. I don't have any, like, major plans for this season. I have kind of an idea of some things I'd like to do. Like, I would really like to try to get everybody to complete... I want to do an event for fastest complete of a scav and fastest complete of a bingo vault. And the bingos are completely new. Scav vaults are basically like, it'll give you a selection of items that you have to find. Like, I looked this up, like zombie brains or zombie arms. They'll have different rarities. There's 4 rarities. The rarity determines how commonly they spawn, but they can spawn in one of the multitude of different chests, or in ores, or like different things will spawn in different things, you know, in different places, and you'll have to go find these items to complete the vault. I want to do an event like that, like they did, I think, last season for Vault. No, not last season. In the Hermitcraft Vault Hunters. So those of you who have seen that will kind of know what I'm talking about. Is what I'm thinking about doing. But I also want to do that for Bingo Vault, which just gives you a ton of random objectives, like loot this many of this type of chest, this quickly, or without using abilities, or shit like that. Or, like, kill this many of this type of mob in this time, or without using abilities, or without healing, or like all this stuff. And it gives you like a 5x5 bingo sheet, and you're just trying to complete the bingos. The crate scales with the amount of bingos you have up to what's like the max you can get, like 10? 10 sounds right to me. Because you've got 4 across, 4 up and down, and then 2 diagonals. They are a lot harder. I can probably... Bingo. So the Seal of the Prophet is what you need to do it. This, as an objective, in the random objectives, is not unlocked until I think level 30. So the first level gate doesn't even get us to that. Because they're supposed to be one of the hardest objectives in the game. And they scale with the number of people you have. So if I went in by myself, it might just be like, kill 5 of this thing. And loot 10 of these chests total. But if I bring somebody in, it might be like 30. Like, the scaling is kind of nuts. I'm very, very excited to run those once we get to that level. That might actually be what we do to break in the first level gate, now that I'm thinking about it, because the first level gate is at level 25, is where our cap is right now. In air quotes, because I haven't actually set the server cap up yet, because I'm not 100% certain how. I thought it would be easier than it is. It's not. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. But basically, once we get there, they're not being displayed. It's because it's not set up through Restream, and I have this set up as a Restream chat. Give me a sec. Yeah, that's not gonna, like, just make me spontaneously be live somewhere else, right? Try typing in chat now, see if that works. Yeah, now it works. I just had to turn it on. That's fine. Because I realized that Restream is what's fucking with the YouTube side of things right now. Because I switched the multi-streaming to, Atom? Item? AITUM is what I'm using now instead of Restream. So Restream has the chat, which is the only feature of Restream I like at the moment. But I can't, like, actually have chat. This is the best way to have chat, essentially, without having 2 separate sources for Twitch and YouTube. And I'm not setting that up because it'll look like shit. So this is kind of what we're using right now, and I do like how Restream does things. It's just kind of annoying to remove things from Restream chat when that becomes necessary, which is fine. I literally have not been paying attention to the Risk of Rain stuff that's been going on. I'm just waiting for that DLC to come out. I am gonna need a diamond pick, which is a little annoying. I can never fucking find diamonds. I can never find them in, like, SMPs, like, stream stuff. I find them fine solo. Like, I have a solo world of Project Architect 2. Found diamonds, like, fucking immediately. Or no, that was when I was recording Project Architect 2 with Vi. which I don't know when the fuck that video is gonna come out, if ever. So I don't know if I have enough footage there for a video. But I'm in Vice stream from that day. I'm also not going to be doing any more Project Architect 2 as far as I know. But I have solo worlds of all this shit, and I'm finding diamonds like really fucking quick. And fucking can't at all when I'm on stream. Like, I find everything else just fine, just no diamonds. I don't know why I'm mining copper. I don't actually need copper. I need just more. I'm gonna make chests, a chest, and just dump all the crap I don't need in it. This is fine. Most of that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need a shovel. I don't need that. I'm gonna make a better one. Save inventory space. I'm gonna do that. I know how to play this game professionally. That's not how you make a sword. Make another. That's probably a smart idea. Sword, just in case this one breaks. So that's probably good. Grab that chest, and I will waypoint this. Ooh, that might look promising for a base, because I don't want to build there, because spawn is here. Or maybe back, like, here. I don't fucking know. I'm not, like, mentally prepared about building a base right now, but I will at some point. All I know is I don't want to do a mega base, because I keep thinking about doing a mega base, and I lay the groundwork, and I fucking don't build the mega base. There's an ad break. I'm gonna put myself in a wall. Back. YouTube chat, I've turned. For Twitch chat, we're still on a 20-second ad break. Unless somebody is in my chat with Prime, or with a sub. Anybody in... I'm literally just invalidating what I'm about to say. So I was gonna say something about taking a break when I run ad breaks, and I'm literally not doing that. Welcome back, Twitch chat. We're no longer on an ad break. You guys didn't miss anything other than me disappearing for a minute. I'm actually fucking... Like, normally I don't like solo streams. I don't have as much fun. But I'm enjoying this. I didn't want the first stream of this server to be a solo stream. I was hoping more people would be available tonight, but that didn't really happen. So, you guys are just stuck with me at the moment. And I really don't want the first vault run of the series and server to be me doing it solo as the only person who's ever logged into the server at the moment. Which, give me 1 second. I have to post the IP and announcements before I forget again. I didn't want the first run to be just me. But it's probably going to end up being just me unless somehow Ran and Robin decide to stop doing Calamity earlier. Or somebody somehow gets free. But yeah, it'll probably just end up being me as the first one, and then I'll try to get as many people on for the next stream. And then I'll get all of them together in one vault run and do that with as many of us as possible. Yeah, I want to try to get everybody on, but like most of the server isn't available tonight, and I'm not postponing my progression because half the server decided to not be available. Like, I feel bad that some of them actually had plans tonight that I should have known about, but a good half of them didn't fucking respond to me, so this is kind of on them. I do really want to know if my stream is going through the shorts feed right now on YouTube, because I don't know if it's gonna, like, tell me. All I know is my fucking thing on YouTube is so goddamn behind, it's not even funny. No. Fuck it. I'll find out at some point, probably. If that actually worked. I need coal. Or not coal. Words! I know them, I promise. I need iron, not coal. Iron and diamonds are like the big thing right now. Not 3 Endermen? Why the fuck are there 3 Endermen? Ah, damn. Okay, we might just die. We didn't die. We're alive. We're fine. It's okay. I don't know why everybody was panicking. We're fine. I need to make food that isn't fault steak. That Enderman was a skeleton for a second. Not gonna lie. Some more iron. That's a lot of lava. Like a concerning amount of lava. Let's see if I can block this up. This water too, because this is a problem. Yeah. Some more coal. Oh, I could just block this up. It's not a cobble gen. It's a cobble gen. You can run right into the lava, buddy. That's fine. Don't care. Or you cannot run into the lava and just annoy me. Works too. I didn't think zombie AI would actually prevent it from walking into the lava. This fucking cave network is huge. Oh, and there's another ruined portal up there. Well, this is what everybody gets for not getting on the server. I actually hope there's obsidian in that broken portal, because I don't want to fucking make a diamond pick if I don't have to. So I am going to need to find diamonds at some point. I just... Yeah, because I need at least 1 for this. That is a lot easier than 4. Because that's how math works. I'm smart, I swear. I'm not actually as stupid as I seem. Or maybe I am. I'll never fucking know. I have a strange feeling that I'm going the wrong direction. I definitely am, because I did not come from down there. I came from this way. There's a waypoint in that direction. I might be exactly as stupid as I seem. I want to know what's under this, but I don't want to break it, because I don't care enough. Look, where... Where's that furnace? It's over here. No, it's not. It's somewhere else. It's back this way, then. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Now I don't have to deal with the vault steak. Smelt some of this as well. Here. Keep that. I might need it for the altar. Can I make... I probably can't, because, like, it probably won't let me because of crafting restrictions. Oh, I can actually craft these now. Okay. I don't need to do research. I do need to run vaults, though, because all of this, even the shulker shells, is in the vaults, so... That isn't for this. Enigma chests don't matter, because I found out where they spawn, and it's a Sky Vaults only thing. Which would have been do as an SMP. I just don't know how to do it and make the islands. I don't know if that's baked into the mod, or if I actually have to do things. So I didn't fucking bother. I also know that there's people in this group that don't play Skyblock packs. So I didn't even suggest it, because I don't... Like, what's the point if a solid, probably like quarter of the group isn't going to play? I missed so much iron over here. This is what I'm supposed to have chat for. Like, you guys are supposed to tell me that I'm missing things. But I have a feeling if you guys actually started telling me I was missing things, one, I would get a lot of wrong answers. And two, would just get spammed constantly because I am blind. And also, like, I know some of you would just tell me shit. Like, you would tell me there's iron, like, up there where that diorite is, where there's no iron. Because I know how mean chat is. Oh, you guys are nice. Not nearly as mean as this fucking skeleton. Die. I don't care about the zombie. You do less damage. Okay, maybe I should have cared about the zombie so it didn't take as much damage. Yeah. I'm at half a heart. Ignore that. We're fine. Professional. Professional. Go this way. I want to go deeper. I want to get to diamond level as fast as possible. Need more coal? I don't. Not until I get vein miner, because I don't feel like dealing with mining coal. Didn't expect to be at deep slate this fast. Get that, because that's just a one-up. I don't want to drop down there, because I don't think I'll survive. That's this way. No, like the opposite direction of where I want to be going. Lovely. No, iron. Well, I went down here for something. I'm glad it wasn't nothing. We got 15. Oh, more iron. I want to get a full set before I go vaulting. Because armor is way fucking nerfed. At least vanilla armor. Like, that's netherite. Netherite's normally double that. Like, look at this shit. I might as well be wearing nothing. But I'm not gonna run in wearing nothing, because I will probably die, because I suck at the video game. Stop placing fucking torches. I wish there was a keybind to just disable that. Like, somebody make a mod that just disables offhand block placing at a keybind, so I don't place blocks when I don't want to. Would fucking install that immediately. Okay, I was not mentally prepared for this. This is a lot. Lapos, I might need blue dye for something. Knowing me, I will definitely dye for something. Is that iron I saw? There's iron over there. That's not what I'm talking about. Like one piece of iron in the ceiling. There it is. I knew I was gonna find it. Professional. Except I professionally suck and professionally act like an ass on stream. I professionally suck. I was hoping I'd be able to do that without getting hit. Definitely didn't. You guys saw nothing. I did that perfectly. I didn't get hit at all. I don't know what any of you are talking about. It's all in your head. You're making it up. Fucking crazy. I'm at, like, seriously just at the point of the stream where I'm just saying random bullshit and hoping it works, and I think I'm doing it. I don't stream by myself, like, ever. And this is why, because I tend to just ramble and say dumb shit. Or nothing at all. I'm hoping at least one of those options is entertaining. Please tell me this isn't a mega vein. I don't really want to dig out a mega vein right now. Not that I would, even if I had, like, the ability. Because once I get to the ability to mine these things, I'm not gonna care. This is a lot of fucking iron. Does anybody in chat, like, know what level diamonds spawn on in 118? I don't know when they start spawning anymore, because I thought they started somewhere above Deep Slate, and I don't recall having actually seen diamonds above Deep Slate in vanilla. Oh, I haven't played vanilla 118. I've only played modded. Maybe I've seen diamonds below above Deep Slate. I seriously don't know. Like, I'm hopeless with newer Minecraft. I'm not kidding. Let's see. Bunch of iron over there. Go get that. I'm not grabbing the gold because I don't need it for anything right now. Like, I could use it for netherite, but I'm not going to get netherite for a while. And I'm not going to get it at the quantities that I need. It's like all this shit. Like, it's not used for anything. Like, this is a good thing, but I don't get the cards until level 50. So, yeah. There's really... Like, gold is actually used for nothing. I didn't realize how useless gold was in this pack. They start spawning at 12, but getting as deep as possible is best. That sounds like a plan. I need to be at negative 30 for chromatic iron. And I think Vault Stone spawns at, like, similar levels. Once we start running vaults, like, this shit won't be a problem. I won't have to really go anywhere in the overworld to find it. I'll just be able to get it from vaults. But at the moment, I have to rely on the overworld, and finding these things in the overworld is pain. Because they spawn in giant fuck-off veins. But they're really uncommon giant fuck-off veins. And sometimes you only get, like, a handful. Like, to do this quest that we're doing, I'm in the wrong menu, but it's okay. Like, to get the 16 raw, I've had to do multiple veins before. It's kind of a bitch. But I'm the only one on the server, so I don't need to find this shit for everybody. So, we're good. I don't need to do things. I don't need to care about other people, it's fine. Good on iron? Oh, that's over a stack. Yeah, I think I'm good on iron for now. Probably still gonna grab it when it's, like, easy, but... Because, like, even if I don't use iron for any of this shit, I'm gonna keep using it when we get into mods. It's like having a ton of it isn't a bad idea. Oh, this... Okay, there is a mega vein. This is a mega vein, and that's probably part of it over there, too. Cool. I was, like, half bullshitting about the other one. I'm gonna keep that, because I might need it for something later. And that's like a fuck off amount of iron. Like, I would not need iron for like the rest of the SMP amount of iron. I'm not going to deal with it right now, but that is really, really cool. I love 118 caving. Like, the vast improvements that got made on caving in 118 are just, like, I criticize pretty heavily some of the updates that Mojang has done in the past. Namely the combat update. I really don't like 1.9. But, like, 118 they did very well. It took longer than it should have. But it's a very good update. And, like, credit where credit's due. They did very well on it. This is part of the Mega Vein. And this is Vaultstone. This is one of the things that we need. I'm gonna actually just waypoint this. Because I don't want to mine it. Because I think the quest for Vaultstone is to mine the Vaultstone. So, I'm gonna just hopefully remember that that's there. This looks really cool. This is so fucking basic. This is a Terralith thing. This is not vanilla. If vanilla did this shit and Mojang had coded this into vanilla, I don't think I'd stop singing their praises, like, ever. And I already love this game, and it's like one of my favorite games. It's just like vanilla isn't my favorite. I don't love vanilla. I just find that it's way too restrictive, and the quality of life mods that you can have for, like, Vein Miner and shit is just so nice. Vein Miner's not for everybody, and it's not for every playthrough. But, like, a Vein Miner like this, where I can just go into the skill menu, I can get points, and I can get this up to 64 blocks, that's a really nice way to do it. That also doesn't work for every pack. And the whole enchantment Vein Miner thing, I think, is dumb and gates it in a very, very weird way. Because enchanting is just like... This is gonna be controversial as fuck. But I really don't like enchanting in this game. I think it was okay when it was released. But, like, now here we are, like, what, 10 years plus later? It's just a lackluster system that they keep adding stuff to, but they don't change how enchanting works, other than adding a lapis to it to make it harder. There's fucking diamonds. All I have to do is keep talking shit about Minecraft and it provides. But, like, they haven't done anything cool with the enchanting system. It's fundamentally the same as it was in 1.6. Other than lapis being needed. And all they did was add more enchantments and make them hard to get. I don't think... Crafting, I think, is a little too far in the opposite direction. I just think enchanting needs to be cooler, and there needs to be a better way to choose what you're getting. Like, if you're gonna enchant mending, like, make it cost a nether star. Like, I think that would actually be pretty fair for mending. I thought of that off the top of my head, and I do actually like that odd idea. But, like, Unbreaking 3, maybe you need 16 obsidian, and put that in the enchantment table with the book, or tool, instead of the lapis. Like, keep lapis as a, I want to gamble. I might be able to do this cheaper than I would normally. But, like, being able to just choose your enchantments in that way would be really fucking cool, and would add something new to enchanting, and make enchanting less tedious, and make it so you don't have to do villagers every time you want specific enchants. Because that's another, like, major gripe I have, is if I want specific enchants, namely mending, I need villagers. And I don't want to deal with villagers because they're a headache. Like, villagers are not fun. I know people like villagers and like making trading halls, and that stuff's cool and really useful. But the act of dealing with villagers is so fucking annoying, it's not even funny. Like, they're ridiculously overpowered, yes, and it should be annoying to get to that level of overpoweredness. And I don't want, like, an easier system. I just want a different system that's not as tedious. Like, make it difficult, but make it fun difficult, not I want to gouge my eyes out with a spoon difficult. That's probably the best way that could have ended, to be honest. I wanted to kill them all and get the gunpowder, but I think any other end to that would have ended me dying. Okay, now I just need chromatic, which is probably going to be really hard to spot without torching everything, but that's fine. Here, I found vault stone like super quick. I don't think I'm going to find chromatic as quickly. But like, this is the quickest I've fucking found this shit. Because normally I'm still searching 3 hours later. Like, that's a shit. So, for those of you who don't know what that is a mob box. Or monster box, or whatever the hell. It's from Quark, which is a vanilla plus utility mod. If I run at that, it's going to spawn a bunch of enemies that will drop basically the equivalent of dungeon loot. Let me, like, mentally prepare for this. I might have to cheese this. I think I'm going to try to cheese this. This is going to spawn spiders, so, like, I might not be able to cheese this as heavily as I'd like. Okay, they're not... Oh, they might get up. Oh, fuck it, YOLO. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're a one-time thing. Very close for that to trigger. Okay, that's not actually as bad as I expected. The cave spiders and the witch are kind of cancer, but, like, this is doable. This could have been worse, I think. Okay, if the witch could just, like, go eat a bag of dicks, that would be great. Maybe we can kill her immediately. Perfect. Yeah, they're, like, dropping coal and stuff. Okay, maybe it's not dungeon loot. Like, I got this rabbit hide. They could drop cobwebs. But it's mostly, like, resources you'd find in caves. The rabbit hide is nice, though. Like, rabbits are such a pain in the ass. That's another thing that, like, isn't a complaint. I just don't like rabbits in this game because of how annoying they are to deal with. If you want rabbit loot, it's, like, they don't spawn that frequently, one. And two, their hitbox is so tiny. And they're so fucking quick that they're just awful. I don't think this was a good spot to stand. I might just die. I lived. I think there's a creeper back there, though. There's more mine shaft. A lot of fucking mobs down here. Maybe I should have been lighting this up as I went. Because I also do have to get out of here. Which is not going to be easy. I don't think I want to go that way. I don't think that's a good way to go. We're at Y43, so, like, chromatic should spawn down here. Let's end this. Grab that stuff. Berries will be nice for farming later. Oh, more diamonds. Cool. Really need those. But I will take it. Getting a diamond pick would be nice. Because I can't put mending on any of the vault tools or vault armor because I actually do like the system not being able to put mending on it. I think it's really cool. I wish there was a way to make them unbreakable, like super late game, so I could get level 100 plus gear and keep it. But the system as is pretty solid. I like the RNG and, like, kind of relying on that. Yeah. It's also, like, designed for you to not just get the best shit immediately. max it out with mending and stuff, and then like never lose it ever, which is like kind of a valid complaint about how Minecraft kind of like just is. Like I don't fuck it. I'm in the minority. I'm well aware. I don't think there's a great alternative for vanilla, but there's a lot of good modded alternatives to repairing your stuff, and I just prefer those so much more than I will ever prefer mending. Like, I would... That is a cave spider spawner. I'm gonna fucking die right here. I'm literally... Nope, I'm not fucking surviving. Okay, I'm just gonna waypoint that and get the hell away from it, because I don't have the gear to survive that. I'll come back when I have vault gear. If we decide we need that. There's a lot of gold down here. I don't need it, but it's cool. There's just fucking a lot. It's great. I just have to go back where I came from. I really don't want to, but I'm probably gonna have to. Also, if we don't find chromatic soon, like, I'm gonna have to just bail on this entire plan. It's iron. Need that. More spiders. Oh, zombies somewhere. Oh, there's a zombie. Stop shooting at me. I just want chromatic iron. That's literally the only thing I want. I'm fucking magic! Oh, and it's next to Vaultstone. Hell yes. I am God and nobody will ever fucking make me believe otherwise after that shit. Even though I probably walked past this, like, twice. Oh fuck. This is why I made an extra sword. Oh fuck. I'm not going down there. That skeleton will kill me. Actually, I don't think I've been over here. There's dripstone over here. I've not seen that. Yeah, let's... I thought you had more health than that. I live to stress people out. I can make a diamond pick. Yeah, there's a lot of chromatic iron here, and there's plenty of Vaultstone, and I'm just happy about this. And there's a slime chunk here, which is not the greatest, but... Fuck, you could go through water! I don't have food. I might just die down here. That's not good. Fuck. Fuck, that's another skeleton. That's a witch. Are you kidding me? I'm dead. Yeah. No, I should have seen that coming. That was somewhat deserved. I'm basically just gonna dig down and find that again. Who kind of want to go over that? There's a goddamn village right there? That might be where we go. I might take over that mountain. There was an ad break that I didn't even notice. Sorry, Twitch chat. I don't know what to fucking do. I just lost, like, all of the shit I had, period. But there's a corpse that I'll be able to loot. Which shouldn't despawn anytime soon, as long as there's items in it, so not overly worried. This is a very large inconvenience, and I'm annoyed by it. Basically just gonna make an axe and go back. Stuff. Oh, like, get over here for a bit. I got really far. Like, why the fuck is there a skeleton over here? Leave me the hell alone. That is not how crafting works. It's literally just all I need right here. Skeleton, I swear to fuck, I will end you. This pack. Do need more wood. There is wood behind me. I'm the most observant person on the planet. Like I said, I am a god, and you guys will not fucking tell me otherwise, because it will bruise my ego. I need food. Pigs over there. Let's go out. Seems smart. Not that we've been particularly good at that. There's a lot of pigs over here. I'm gonna make an orphan. I've made an orphan. He'll grow up eventually, and I will kill you just as I killed your family. I'm gonna find family over here. Slaughter these things too. Oh, I made a second orphan. Hell yeah. I'm perfectly stable, I promise. Super fucking not. I am concerningly unstable. Not actually. But maybe. I don't have coal. Fuck! I did not think this through even a little bit. Maybe I can find coal, like, over here. I know there's coal in the mountain by spawn. Do not ask how I remember that, or why, but I know it's over there. Yeah, I don't really want to go down this hole, but this hole. No, I'm gonna just starve slowly, it's fine. There was coal right here! Powers of observation. Unparalleled. Painless, because I can. There's like some really cool mountain ranges in this area. Taking that. I don't know why I placed that, but it wasn't one of the blocks I actually needed. Hi, do you want to die too? He said yes. Just trust me. Speak cow. Moo. Perfectly stable. Are those pigs? There? Eh, fuck it. Looked at me funny. That's a pig, right? That counts. Ignore the fact that dropped leather and beef. Reality is whatever I make of it. I reject your reality and substitute my own. So many pigs. Maybe there'll be less pigs now that I've genocided them. Highly doubt. Well, upside, I won't run out of food for a while. It's gonna take me like an hour of standing here to fucking wait for it to smelt. It's a hole. I'm half tempted. Let's go. Shut. Not bad. Yeah, I fucking started here. My Vaultstone waypoint was over here. I probably found the Vaultstone and Chromatic, like, here, and I died over here. And the thingy, the mine shaft is, like, in this mess, probably. Fucking wild. Fucking love this pack. We've done nothing in this pack yet. Not gonna listen to Boulevard of Broken Dreams because it's a little too real, and I would like to pretend that I'm mentally stable. Motherfucker, you do not need to floor it past my house at 7 in the fucking afternoon. I hate people. People suck. Why stream? Not really. I streamed because I got bored one day and decided this, like, half-assed idea I've had since I was 5 years old, I was just gonna pick then to fucking do it. And look at how well it's gone for me. I'm perfectly fine. No, I love doing this. Even though, like, I don't have a giant audience, I haven't, like, made a ridiculous amount of money on it. Fucking love doing this. Like, this is pretty much the only hobby I've had that I've consistently stuck with this long. Outside of just, like, gaming in general. And probably, like, Magic. I've been playing Magic since, like, I was in middle school, but I also, like, stopped playing immediately after I learned because I didn't have the money to buy shit. And then I got back into it because I got a job, and then got back out of it because I didn't have the money again. And didn't, like, know a lot of people who were playing, and then got back into it again. So that one's just kind of been, like, fall off, get back on type shit. Which, I guess streaming has also kind of been that. Like, I've definitely, like, fucking just given up for a little bit a couple of times. Yes, I'm digging straight down. You don't like it, fucking sue me out. Rules are made to be broken. Only the ones I disagree with, which is most of them. Anarchy. And shit. And whatever. There are spiders, and they can go eat a giant bag of dicks. Just like this vein of dirt. What? No, I'm not listening to this song. Listen to this, though. Fuck! You stop sucking dick. What Y level is this grade on? At a negative. I have 74 blocks to go. Do I have... Okay, I have wood in case this pick breaks. I don't need 10. I can't even use it. Look, a cave. I don't think I should go that way. I will get lost. Part of the stream where I just kind of lose my mind for a minute because there's, like, nothing fucking interesting happening. There's literally nothing I can talk about. I'm digging a hole. Yay. peak entertainment. Look, I hit Deep Slate. This is gonna take 10 times longer now. Isn't this great? I fucking hate Deep Slate. It's not a game feature I despise. This is a game feature is fine. The fact that it takes longer is fine. It makes sense. Like, this is cool. The texture's fine. I just hate the fact that it exists. Like, I don't want it removed from the game. I just would rather not have to deal with it. I'm gonna dig this with a wood axe. We can make it. That's fine. Watch me end up in a wall instead of, like, in the giant-ass cave I was in. Oh, okay. No, we're good. We were kind of on the wall, but whatever. Gotta get PvE skills up, because otherwise I'm just gonna fucking die immediately upon entering a vault, and I've got a lot of shit. Don't have space for. Don't need that. Don't need that. Might actually end up needing that. Don't need the bow. Fuck. Okay, that's a lot of junk. I don't need glow ink. I don't need, like, any of these tools, so they can stay. I don't need the copper. I don't actually really need anything that's in there. It's fine. Let's pray I can find where I was before I died. I think it was back this way. Back through all this garbage I just dropped, obviously, because why would I do anything different? Yeah, it's over here. Perfect. I still don't know how I'm getting out of this cave. Short of dying again, but that's a little counterintuitive. That won't really do what I want to do, which is have the items I came here to get. Yeah, you can... Yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of squids. I will never understand the glow squid just existing. Like, glow ink is cool. Making cool shit on signs is fun, but, like, we had better options. I don't remember what the options were in that vote, but that wasn't the best one. Like, how we end up with half the shit we end up in mob votes is just mob votes in general are stupid. It's like one of my least favorite things that Mojang has done since Microsoft took over is mob votes. Just, like, fucking add the feature. Like, I get if you're an indie team that's gonna wait and just be like, okay, we have these features. We have half-assed versions of them ready to put in the game, but they're not finished. Which one do you want us to finish first? Which is what mob votes were supposed to be, yeah? And now it's just like, oh, they haven't even fucking implemented any of them from the beginning mob vote. Like, other than the one that got implemented from that vote. Not to mention every other vote they've done. Like, that just rubs me the wrong way. Because that is the third fucking... Ignore me. Ignore that. I promise I know what I'm doing. I'm making random hand gestures at my monitor, hoping people understand what I'm doing, and none of you can fucking see what I'm doing. Save inventory space. Let's do this. Perfect. Intelligence. Glow Squid was supposed to hypnotize you, which could have made... That... Seriously? Glow Squid was supposed to actually have to do fucking things other than just drop stuff? It wasn't supposed to have squid AI? That just pisses me off more. Because, like, not only did you not give us features you promised on other mobs, you didn't even give us the features you promised on the mob. Like, what the fuck, man? And I know I'm not the only one in the community that's bitched about this before, and I've bitched about this before. But, like, just why? There's no reason to have done it this way. Mojang is not an indie team anymore that needs to do stuff like this. Like, I get if you want to use it to build hype in your next update or whatever the fuck. But, like, live up to your promises. Mojang, you're better than this. And I don't give a fuck if Microsoft owns you, and Microsoft is shit. Like, be better. And I don't know who's to blame, so I'm just kind of casting blame everywhere. I do, like, mostly blame Microsoft for this, because I don't think Mojang would have done this shit originally. Like, just, fuck, man. We've been robbed. This bat doesn't fucking move. I'm gonna rob it of its life. What's the quest I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, I need to complete this first. Yeah, it's just mine 10 vault stone. Fuck. Below -5. Okay, this is actually found a lot easier. They just have like Minecraft, Jesus. If you want one person to blame for all of Minecraft's problems, his name's Notch. And I'm more than happy to blame Notch for everything. Fucking... yeah. Just blame Notch. Notch sold Minecraft. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to get in anything further. There's a lot more than I can say, but I'm just not, because I would rather, like, have the things that I have and not immediately get sued. Actually sued. Not just me being, like, kind of a jackass about it. Smelt it. I just throw out the sticks, too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more than what I have. But I'm gonna waypoint this for now and just kind of bail on most of this. Sorry, I'm tabbing out of this occasionally because I'm very interested in this DM conversation I'm having with a friend of mine who's talking about romancing Gale in Baldur's Gate 3. And that man has the personality of, like, fucking tissue paper. Like, he's extraordinarily boring. And an egotistical jackass. I'm just like, they're doing it literally only for achievements. Like, they're 100%ing this fucking... And just, like, hearing them talk about sex scenes with Gale, I'm just like, thinking about that gives me the ick. And it's not just because I don't like men. It's because I don't like Gale. Fucking hate that man. Magic Bomb. Yes. I would love to play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, but, like, I'm not gonna fucking commit to playing a game that I've already sunk 100 hours in and haven't even finished. Like, here, let me pull up my Steam right now. I'm gonna open Steam and go to Baldur's Gate 3 and tell you how many hours I have in it right now. What the fuck is this? Stop giving me other pop-ups. All I care about is BG3. Yeah, 101.5 in Baldur's Gate 3. I am at the start of Act 3, I have just gotten into the city of Baldur's Gate, and that's when I stopped playing the game. And, like, Act 3 is a solid 50 hours. Probably more. I think it's the longest act by far in the entire game. So, I know, like, all of what happens. Like, I know the story, basically. I know the different, like, cool things that you get to do in Act 3. Like, I know the Astarian shit. I'm gonna fucking die again. I'm not fucking happy about that. Not even a little bit. I don't know how I'm fucking... Son of a bitch! I... Sideways. I need a bucket! There's iron right there. I'm literally just gonna make a fucking water bucket and water bucket clutch this shit. And if I die, I might just end the stream. And it makes somebody else find my shit. Because I don't want to deal with it. That is why this fucking pack is kind of sometimes. Because you have to do all this shit. And you might just lose it all. I can buy my body back if I die in a vault, but like I can't do that in the overworld. I just play Risk of Rain. I'm not playing Risk of Rain, not solo. I don't enjoy Risk of Rain solo. I've also streamed that entire game solo. Like, I did most of the playing I was doing before I beat Mithrix the first time solo on stream. And I didn't have a ton of fun with it. That's why I stopped. I also beat Mithrix, so I was just like, yeah, I did the thing. Fucking whoop. I'm serious. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. I didn't have this cough until I started streaming. I don't want to be listening to this. Oh, the next song on the queue is fucking... Ugh. I'm not even gonna say the name of that band. Because that fucking band is super problematic. Even to people who don't know music. I'm annoyed that the song I have by that person is as good as it is. But, fuck, man. Nope. I know you guys can't hear it. You guys will not care. But I'm not fucking listening to that person for a long-ass time. Because they have ruined themselves for me. As opposed to what I'm listening to now, which is Motionless in White. I love First Motionless as a person. Like, he is one of my favorite people in the entire, like, metal scene ever. Just, like, Google any video of him ever, and you will understand exactly what I mean and exactly what I'm talking about. This man, so some woman, I don't know her name, like, I don't even know the account name. Her grandmother met this dude in a grocery store and, like, sent her daughter a picture of it. It was like, I don't even remember what the fuck she had said. But, like, met this guy in the grocery store just randomly. And her daughter's like, that's this person. That's really fucking cool. And posted the story on TikTok. And he found it and was just, like, apparently just fucking loved it. And got them both, like, backstage at one of his shows and met them both, like, in person. And, like, that's all you need to know about this fucking guy, is that he's just that cool. I'd be really pissed if I find out that he did something, like, super fucked, but I don't think I'm going to. I would literally, like, never fucking mentally recover. Let's hope this is 120 blocks deep. I don't think it is. I'm probably gonna kill myself. Whatever. This might actually go all the way down there. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, I almost died. I heard that creeper way too late. Yeah, no, this goes all the way fucking down to where I died. Yeah, this is... Oh my god. I could have done that this entire fucking time. Do I need any of that shit? Did it put anything I didn't need in my inventory? I need the water bucket. I want that back. I can make more furnaces. I don't... Are the furnaces I had? I placed... Oh, they're there. I died on them. Okay. Professional! Crafting table. Stay. I guess I know roughly how I could get back up. This probably isn't going to work nearly as well as I want it to, but... I just kind of want to scout these mountains. Now that we have, like, stuff going on. Because I want to find, like, a place to at least start building. I don't want to go, like, really far from spawn. I also don't want to, like, put in a ton of fucking effort into base work and stuff this season. Because, like, I like building. But I also, like, don't give a fuck. After all of the time that I've spent building, like, just saying, like, oh, I'm going to build this mega base. And that's going to be my plan for this season. And then not doing that thing. Like, I'm tired of that. And I'm sure a lot of people are tired of watching it. So I'm just going to not. I'm just going to, like, build parts of the base as I need it. And just kind of fall back into the pattern I'd fallen into before I started, like, streaming all this stuff. And started, like, seriously playing Minecraft on stream. YouTube, you're gonna get the rest of this? Fucking Twitch isn't, because I'm not stopping the sentence. Which I'm just gonna, like, build something as, like, a starter storage room, and then slowly expand that as I need more shit. Like, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Because I'm just fucking, like, I can't be bothered. I'm tired of the whole, like, mega base mentality. Like, they look cool, but, like, fuck, they're just such a pain in the ass to build, and I don't care. I might do, like, a little village city type thing, but I also don't think I want to do that. Because I was trying to do that, like, Pirate Cove thing last season. And, like, I liked how it looked, but it wasn't coming together in the way that I wanted it to. And I also didn't like how far I had to walk from my storage to, like, the little blacksmith thing I had set up. That was just really fucking annoying. And I didn't like it. So I'm just gonna not do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna set up a camp in this, like, village thing for now. And probably tear it down at some point, like, tear down the whole village. And just do something up here is, like, my idea, but it depends on what this looks like, whether or not I actually care enough. I do like this looks. This looks pretty cool. But the verticality isn't really there. Like, there's no sheer cliff faces to do cool stuff on. It's just very gradual. Which isn't a bad thing. It's not how I like to build mountain bases. Oh, fuck. I'm in a hole. Oh, fuck! I'm in a hole. I think I yelled, oh, fuck, so loud I didn't even hear the creeper explode. Shit. Fuck, that actually scared me. Not a lot in this game can actually fucking scare me. Oh. 20, what I was saying, I'll repeat it, was I'm like so fucking tired of being like, oh, I'm gonna build a mega base and all this shit. And I'm like, I just can't be asked. I don't want to deal with it. So what I'm gonna do this season is I'm just gonna start with like a storage system, like a storage room, eventually outgrow it, build a bigger storage room, and then just kind of expand as I need things. In kind of the way that I used to build, just less underground. I used to build things like underground almost exclusively. Like I'd shove something into a cliff face and then I'd just build underground in the cliff. Like I want to do something like that kind of idea where you like just build something into a cliff face and then expand into the cliff as you needed shit. But I want to do that like more above ground, and I don't know what style I want to build. I don't like have an idea. I literally like I didn't have any fucking time to plan this season. I threw out like a half-assed idea of, oh, look at what BHSMP is doing. I want to do that cool thing with the border thing and like expand the border and play with like companions when they release the client mod for that or the companion mod for that. And everyone was just like, that might not be as easy as you think it is. Like, and it's also going to be a while. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, that's true, because it's not going to be until like September that that's out at the earliest. And like, I literally just decided today that I was going to do this fucking pack as the new server. Like, I had help from other people, but this was mostly a me call. And I guess I probably should have said this before, like when stream started, but I guess I can say it now. C-Tier Beginnings is in what I guess you could call dev hell at the moment. Nobody really has the time to deal with it, so we're just not. And we're also just like kind of burnt out of playing it. So we're just kind of putting that on the back burner until like after I've moved. Because I'm moving at the end of this month to like a different city almost 2 hours away. So like I'm just gonna kind of wait until my life sorts itself out. Probably wait until this season is over, until we've decided to be done with this season. And then go back into trying to develop C-Tier Beginnings as a pack. I don't know. I don't promise anything. I don't promise that the pack's even gonna get fucking done. I want to finish it. I want to work with Fate and everybody to finish it. But I can't promise that that pack is going to be finished. We might have to scrap the idea and do something else because of how fucking buggy it is. Because, Christ, like, it's a mess. And I recognize that that pack is a fucking mess. So, that's kind of where we are on C-Tier Beginnings. I would have liked our first pack release to go a little bit better, but I'd like to think that we've learned quite a bit through this. And like the key thing we've learned is that we don't know shit and we need to learn more. And we need to have a solid plan moving into the next pack development, because that wasn't a solid plan. Like we didn't have one going into beginnings, other than Fate wanted it to be like Prominence, but accessible to everybody, because Prominence was also buggy as fuck. And we just kind of got to the point where it was basically just as bad as Prominence. And I'm not shit-talking that pack or anything. I think it was the way our server worked with that pack. It's just not... It wasn't good. And I think it was server issues, again, that killed beginnings. So, like, don't let any of that dissuade you from playing Prominence. If you like that style of pack, go for it. It works fine. It just... Be careful when you run it on servers, and this goes for, like, every fucking pack ever. Just be careful. Hi, kitty. This might be a good spot. That's a lot of dripstone. It's a big fucking cave. This might be a good spot. I could turn that into a mine or something. I could build up the side of that mountain if I so please. I could do some stuff in the water. Build up the side of this mountain if I so please. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna put myself in a hole, and I'm gonna be right back. I will return. Fuck. Alright, we're back. It's out. Skipping this song. Like Shinedown, but I'm not in the mood for depressing. Not that all of Shinedown is depressing. I fucking love Shinedown. But that song was depressing. And I'm not in the mood. I've genuinely, like, as annoyed as I am that nobody was able to come today, I fucking... This has probably been my best solo stream ever. Because normally I don't know what the fuck to say. And I've consistently been pretty good with filling the void. I think it might not be the best way to have filled the void, but I'm saying words and I'm attempting to be entertaining. And I think I'm at least coming close to succeeding. That's something that I need to learn and just improve upon as a streamer. Is I need to learn how to be entertaining by myself. I can't just rely on other people all the time. Because not every stream is going to be content. Like, not every stream is going to make it into a YouTube video. A lot of the fucking streams that I do aren't. Because I don't have the time to edit all of this shit. And not every stream is actually funny. Like, they're all fun. I wouldn't be doing them if they weren't fun. But, like, especially recently, we've just been reusing the same jokes, and, like, being able to get away from that and kind of do my own thing is really fucking nice, and I might do more solo stuff on this pack, like, series thing, whatever the fuck we're calling this, moving forward, just to kind of, like, step into my own and have, like, my own identity as a creator, even though, like, this is gonna sound a little egotistical, but it's true, and I don't mean it to sound egotistical. I am, at the very least, indirectly, one of the biggest causes for C-Tier and everything that I have going on, and everything that a lot of other people also have going on. Not everything, but, like, everything about kind of how C-Tier exists at the moment is at least mostly my doing, because I was the person who got all this shit together. This was kind of my brainchild and somebody else's. I don't remember. Somebody else had been funneling in ideas for C-Tier. I don't remember who. It might have been Vi. But, like, this is kind of what I've wanted since I started streaming. I wanted a group that would consistently, like, do shit together. Our whole thing is going to be like, we're doing YouTube, we're funny, we're assholes, like, this is us, type thing. And that's kind of what C-Tier is. It's not what I envisioned, but it's in a good place. Or at least working towards a good place. We have members who I would like to be a little more active and a little more involved. And, like, stuff like that. Like, nothing's gonna be fucking perfect. This group is never gonna be exactly where I want it to be. And that's fine, because I always have a goal to work towards. parts. And I can always just be like, I don't like this about the group. Why don't we change it? Why don't we like work on it and do better? And like that type of thing. But I don't say this enough, and I hope like some of the people from the group see this. But I'm very fucking happy with where we are content-wise now. I myself would just like to improve and be better. Because I think I've just been kind of doing the same things over and over for the past like 3 or 4 years. And I haven't been getting anywhere because I've been doing the same thing for 3 fucking years. Like, I haven't adapted, I haven't changed. I've done new games, yeah, sure. But that's not what streaming is. That's not what making content is. And I think doing more solo stuff is what's going to help me kind of figure out my identity as a creator, for lack of a better term. And realize that there's no fucking spruce wood in this area and cry about it. Go get the chest that I left. 500 blocks that away. Yeah, is that like the definition of insanity? Like trying the same shit over and over? Yeah, basically. It's not the same thing. I've changed as a person and I've changed how I do content, but I don't think I've done it in a meaningful enough way that has just kind of been like, okay, this isn't working. Why don't we actually try something else and take this seriously? And I've had a bunch of bouts of like, I want to take content seriously. I want to do all this. I want to do all that. And I'm going to be completely fucking honest. That's not me. That will never be me. I will not be the type of person that will take this as a career or as a hobby or whatever the fuck I'm doing seriously. Because I don't take anything seriously. Like, okay, that sounds really fucking bad. It's not true. I take this seriously, but I always have the, like, aloofness and, like, kind of jackassery of, like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just kind of here for fun, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to, like, become a big-ass creator, and suddenly this is my job, and now I have to, like, have a stick up my ass about everything. I don't want that. And if that's what I have to do to make it on YouTube and get big, I will find something else. Like, unironically. Because I want to always just be the type of person who could be like, oh, I'm going to start a server and put a pack out, or put a pack on that server, literally all the same day. Like, I'm going to do all the planning for this. I'm going to see if I can get people involved, and I'm going to do all of this the same day. And just spontaneously start streaming on a day that I'm not even supposed to stream. Type shit. I would like to be better about being able to get people involved more consistently. And, like, kind of lose a bit of the spontaneity. But I'm attention deficit as fuck. Like, that's not gonna happen. Unless I get medicated to hell. And I might need to be medicated, but I don't want to be that fucking medicated. I kind of enjoy the fact that I can just randomly do this shit. And if I have to go to a mostly solo act to keep this type of, like, just wonder in existence for streaming, then that's what I have to fucking do. Like, that's what I'll do. I don't want to, like, I'm not going to cut off all the people and just stop streaming with people, but I am probably going to start streaming with people less, because it's, like, I can manage my craziness. I can always show up to the random bullshit I'm doing, but not everybody else can. And, like, there's stuff that I do want to schedule and stuff that I want to finish. Like, I want to get Wildlands finished. I want to do that and, like, actually dive into the story of that game, because it's a really interesting story. I want to I want to do more of... What was the other thing that we just fucking started? Not 7 days. I want to do more Pal World. Like, I want to not finish Pal World. I don't think you could finish Pal World. But I want to keep doing Pal World. And if this type of shit goes well, like us doing Pal World, I might consider doing, like, challenge runs and stuff of that game. Just because, like, it's a really cool game, and I think that that's kind of an untapped market, and people aren't doing as much with it. And that's kind of like a niche that I could fill. Because right now I'm not really filling a niche. I'm just doing things that everybody else does with more chaos, which isn't like a bad thing. Going the wrong fucking direction, that is a bad thing. And like that's kind of how like YouTube works right now because of how many people fucking do this shit. Is like you're going to be doing the same things as other people. 1 million people fucking play Minecraft on this app and on Twitch. But you gotta bring, like, the level of personality and the level of just kind of, I guess, differentness to stand out. And I don't feel as though I do that enough as I should. And, like, I'm getting there. I think that we're getting there, and we're getting to a point where that's gonna be kind of a little more obvious to at least myself. But, like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know where I'm going, like, what final point I'm trying to make with this, other than, like, I want to get better, and I want to do, like, more solo stuff, if this is what makes me better, because I think this is what's going to make me better. Is learning how to do... and learning how to be entertaining, learning how to be funny, without other people to, like, go off of. Because, like, I'm not always going to be doing this with the same people I'm doing it with. I don't want to lose the group that I have, and I don't want to stop making content with these people as long as they're making content, and as long as they're willing to, like, be in my stuff. But, like, I'm going to find new people to do stuff with eventually. Like, I'm not going to leave C-Tier as a group, but I'm going to be doing this with more people. Like, the circle's going to grow, shit's going to happen. So I need to learn how to be entertaining, not just by myself, but with varieties of other people. I am reading chat. I'm just not responding to chat because I'm... Yeah, fucking YouTube is just, like, a mess. Like, I mean this in, like, kind of the nicest way possible. But YouTube is just kind of like a giant fucking gamble. And arguably it's harder to get discovered on Twitch. It is much, much harder to get discovered on Twitch. But when people start discovering you on Twitch, they're discovering quality. Hopefully. Like, they're gonna start watching you because you have, like, you're putting out quality shit. YouTube is just kind of a... like a hellscape of, oh, you're either gonna get discovered doing quality shit, or you're gonna get discovered doing some really stupid shit. And that's just the way YouTube is. Because YouTube has all these different people. Like, you've got the group of people that watch it on their TV mostly. So they're gonna be watching these, like, 2-hour-plus videos, maybe live streams, maybe VODs, like, longer content, because people will sit down and watch stuff on TV for longer periods of time. But you'll also get the people who are, like, watching on a phone or watching on a computer, who are still gonna watch like people did in 2010, like when all this YouTube stuff was getting big. We're gonna be watching these 10 to 20-minute videos. And you're also gonna get the much younger generation who's watching shorts, like the TikTok type shit. So you have all these different people, and you kind of got to be, as a creator, playing the field of, like, I want to do stuff to cater to the TV audience, because there's a big fucking TV audience. It is a very large percentage of what YouTube does right now. But you also want to be doing shorts because that's another big percentage of what YouTube is doing right now. And you also kind of want to be in the middle so that maybe the people on a TV are watching your like 30-minute video, but so are the people on like the computer and stuff like this who are watching it while they're gaming and whatnot. So it's just kind of deciding as a YouTuber, do I want to focus on one of these niches? Do I want to be making like more movie content? Do I want to be making more shorts? Stuff like that? Or do I want to kind of play the field? Do I want to stream, save my VODs and stuff so that they're watchable for people who want to watch longer form content? Do I want to edit my stuff down into like 20-minute videos so they're digestible for the other people who are watching? And do I also want to do shorts for the discoverability? And that's kind of where I'm at, is doing everything. I'm not going to make hour-plus long videos, most likely. But I am going to keep streaming on YouTube because I think there's a market for YouTube streams doing well for a TV-based audience. I just don't think I've gotten to that audience yet. And even if I never get to it on YouTube, I'm still streaming on Twitch. I still prioritize Twitch streams when I stream because Twitch is just better for streaming. Like, Twitch is a vastly superior platform for streaming. YouTube is getting there, but it's not there yet. And it may never get there, knowing how YouTube moderates their platform. And TikTok might go the way of the dodo pretty soon because of all of this, like, legal shit that's been happening in the US. So, it's, like, Twitch and YouTube are going to continue to be kind of the bread and butter of what I do here. YouTube more so is like where I want most of my focus to be. It's just unrealistic. So, like, I guess there's kind of the insight into my brain when it comes to content at the moment. Like, I'd like to be doing more YouTube videos because that's what I want to be doing ultimately, is I don't want to be doing nothing but streams full-time. If I ever get full-time on YouTube, I want to be making the like 20-30 minute videos out of just like a couple streams a week. But like, one, the people who do that for a living post videos so fucking irregularly that they are basically streaming full time. And posting that stuff with any form of regularity requires you to be funny consistently and have new jokes. And that's very, very hard to do. So if I do go somewhere with this, I am probably going to end up in that kind of position as a lot of these funny moments creators kind of do, as they make the transition to streaming because that's just easier, I would imagine. But, like, I still want to be making these, like, funny videos because that's what I got into YouTube to do. That's what I grew up watching. That's what I fucking love. And I don't think that's going away anytime soon, if ever. So, like, there's always going to be a market for this stuff. But the games change, the humor changes. Like, fucking 10 years ago, you could drop slurs. Like, I could have dropped the F slur 10 years ago and face no backlash. You can't do that now, and that is a good thing. There is kind of too fine a line drawn on comedy, I think, these days. But also, it's just kind of, don't say slurs. Like, that's kind of the big rule right now. And if you can't follow that rule, then maybe you shouldn't be doing comedy. Like, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Because those words are harmful to people. Like, if you're autistic and you drop the R slur, like, a ton, fucking more power to you. But not everybody's gonna know that you are autistic. And a lot of people are gonna criticize you when you start dropping stuff like that. And that's not necessarily, like, me saying, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, do whatever the fuck you want. Free country, freedom of speech, all that shit. But that doesn't mean that the internet won't crucify you, and that doesn't mean that YouTube won't get pissed. Or Twitch won't get pissed. So, you do kind of gotta play it safe still. Yeah, that is kind of where a lot of big YouTubers also go, is editors. And editors are fucking expensive. Like, the good ones are expensive. And I want to hire an editor. Like, that is the dream of, I go full-time. I get to be able to do this shit. I get to be able to just stream and find somebody who has a similar sense of humor to me, who likes the same things that I like, who is editing these videos for me full-time. That's their job. I don't have to worry about it. Like, that's the dream. I got a long fucking way to go, because even if I do go full-time on this, I don't think that being able to afford it is a realistic thing past a certain I'm making this amount of money doing it type thing. And like, I don't know if or when, like, I'd be able to start doing stuff like that. Because I don't want YouTube to, I don't want doing content in general to be a thing that I'm losing money on. Like, I never want that, because the end goal is to eventually do this as a job, if possible. And if I'm losing money at a job, that's not how a business works. That's how a business goes under. So, like, getting into that habit of I don't want to be losing money at all early is what I think is going to be good for me specifically. But, like, fuck, where was I going with this? Christ. Editors, things like that. Yeah, I don't want to ever be losing money on this, because if I start losing money on something I depend on financially, that's a problem. Like, that is how you go broke. That's how you end up in debt type shit. And I don't want to go there as a creator who might be doing this professionally, especially because if I were to go out on my own and do this as a job, there's no safety net unless I build up a big enough thing of savings to where I have a safety net. And that's a lot of money that you need to have a safety net like that. And that's not unrealistic, because the goal, like, where you're supposed to decide if you're going full-time or not, is, are you making enough money to live comfortably in the manner of your choosing, consistently over a 3-month period? And that's when you can start considering when you should go full-time doing stuff like this. And through those 3 months, if I'm making as much as I would at my job, like, that's double the income that I would be able to save. Like, I'd be able to save basically everything I'd be making on YouTube effectively. So I would have that safety net at that time, but it still wouldn't be enough in my mind at that time to hire an editor unless I hit like 1 million subs overnight type shit. And like, even then, I don't know how much money those people make exactly off of just YouTube, so I don't fucking know. It's just kind of like, it's a really difficult game to play, like, going into business for yourself. In any business. Like, it's not just YouTube. Because there are people every day, like, go on TikTok and shit, and see all these businesses that are all self-employed and have gotten there because of TikTok and other stuff. It's ridiculously hard. You require a monetary investment, a substantial one in most cases. YouTube, I would argue, doesn't really require that, because you've already invested all the time and the effort into building something that's going to make you the money. So you don't need to spend a bunch of money to like rent out a shop space, because you're doing this already in your room at home. Like all of the things you're using for streaming are things you would ideally already have. Like maybe you're going to invest in a better setup once you're full time, or if you see your content going in a place that you want it to, or if you just have the disposable income. But you're not just gonna fucking, like, I'm not gonna drop 4K on a god tier gaming PC for streaming. That's unrealistic as fuck. Like, I might use a 4K gaming PC and I might want one for other things other than streaming, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend like a ridiculous amount of money on a high quality mic or any of this. I'm just gonna get like the middle ground. This is gonna last a while. This is gonna sound good. This is gonna work well, until I get to the point where I have the disposable income to get something more and decide that something more is actually what I want. And right now it just fucking isn't. Because, like, there's nothing I need to spend money on for making content right now that you would have to do in another business. I could fucking feasibly, well, not really feasibly, there's a non-zero chance that with the setup I have, with this $100 mic, this like PC that I spent $800 on, these monitors I got from somebody else, I spent like less than $20 on this mouse and probably 40, 50 on this keyboard, and this like $60, $70 headset that I've had for years. Like, I could hit 1 million subs with this. Like, I think I have the stuff I need for the quality. I just don't have the knowledge of like audio balancing and all this other fun shit. And like, it just comes with time, like, learning this shit. That's what you do. It's like how life works. I just realized that Kitty had put something in fucking Discord asking about the pack. Like, Super should have just fucking put that in my chat, because I'm barely fucking reading Discord. I thought somebody else had DM'd me and it turned out to be Fate 3 times, so. I just. I didn't realize you were still in chat. Is the bitrate a problem? No, that's not a problem. YouTube was fucking freaking out. I am really interested to see, when I end stream, what this fucking vertical thing is gonna do. Because it says it's working, it's greenlit. I just don't know if I'm discoverable in the shorts category right now. Because I don't fucking know how to see that. I don't know how to see where that is. Oh, yeah, no, I heard about that. I think it might be Scar. Or Grian. But yeah, one of the Hermitcraft members just fucking has like a 90 of a headset that they really like. Because the company went bankrupt. So they just bought a fuck ton of them. And, like, I think that's fucking hilarious. Also, if you want to have a really bad time, look up the how Hermitcraft members play this game. Oh my fucking god. I love the Hermitcraft. I love the members of Hermitcraft. They're all really great people. But what the fuck kind of brain damage do you have to play the game in the way that some of them play the game? I can't even explain how wild some of this shit is. Just Google it. Like, it's nuts. Or watch, what was it, like the build battle thing? The guest build or whatever the fuck they were doing for Gamers Forgiving? where it was just the entire Hermitcraft team rotating around a table, or rotating around a bunch of PCs, and they all had their own different setups, and you couldn't change the settings, so it was just a bunch of fucking members of Hermitcraft trying to figure out how other hermits played, as well as, like, how to do the competition thing that they were doing. And it's just like, what the fuck, man? Setup roulette, yeah. I wish there were Paxels in this pack. Like, seriously. I'm making all these tools right now. Oh, I never did that. Vault Altar. I don't have Obby. I don't have enough Obby. I'm gonna actually hold off on doing that. There's a ruined portal here. Temp waypoint? Temp waypoint. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna go over there first. I don't need that. Does it mumbo you play? How do you do that? I literally read that and tried to do that. Like, how? Okay. Never mind. It's not that hard to do. Because I have my thumb on space and, like, my middle finger on W. Like, right now. So, like, when I'm sprinting, because control is sprint, because I play with mostly default controls. And because sprint is, like, a toggle in this game, basically, I just, like, I bounce like this, and then once I hit flat ground, I'll just reach over, whack control with my thumb, and then start sprinting and go back to spacebar. I don't think that's what you mean. I think Mumbo does actually just use thumb constantly for that, for control. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, I muted it. That's why that doesn't work. Thank you. I am so sorry. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you, Aka.
Take that, depression!
Now it works. Now I can hear it. Thank you, oh. Fuck me, sideways. I promise I'm not this stupid. But thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna stop trying because I'm gonna dig myself further into a hole. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, hi, Ren. Does this mean you're done with Calamity for tonight? Or are you just coming in here to screw with me?
Wow!
I'm gonna go with the second one. That sounds about right. You guys should join. I'm about to do the first vault. Well, not about to. I need to make the altar first, but... I could have made a fucking diamond pick and grabbed the obsidian over here. Because if there's no obsidian in that chest, I'm going to have to run back and find obsidian. Which I guess won't be that hard. I can take this lava and just make one block, because I only need the one block. I sincerely hope that's not enough. Thank God! I don't need another one! I don't need a pick! Taking this, because this chest is cool. I should put cooldowns on all of those. Yeah, so, Ren, if you're paying attention to stream, you kind of spawn about here, at, like, the base of this mountain. Ruined portal, village, meteor, giant cave network, including a mineshaft under spawn. It's not as bad as the last one, because it flattens out pretty heavily in all these areas. It's just, like, surrounded by mountains. I really like this valley. Like, this is really nice. I saw this biome and wasn't super partial to the spawn. I only kept it because I saw the mountain and I saw this. But I'm glad I did, because I kind of do like this. I just realized having another follower means I'm gonna have to update the vertical stream for YouTube at some point. Because the bottom thing of the vertical stream is my Twitch. It's like basically just a screen cut of my name and the follow count and the like live thing. Like basically what you see on Twitch when you look at like my name and the follower count under it. So I'm gonna have to update that at some point, and I'm probably gonna forget. So yeah, that's just gonna happen. The downside to solo streaming that I will tell people right fucking now, especially if you're like me and you have ADHD and a large amount of anxiety, you tend to just fucking talk, and that dries your throat out. So, like, I need to be drinking water constantly, and I've ran out of water. Well, I ran out of the Gatorade I was drinking, so that means I'm gonna have to go get more water and find my water bottle left in last night. It's not on my desk. It's not on my bedside table. I don't think it's on the floor. It's probably in the kitchen. I don't know. While the stone melts, I'm gonna go find... That's a good time for hydrate. I'm gonna go find my water bottle. I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back. I had just said I was back, but my mic was muted. I got my gamer subs swagger titty water bottle full of water. And I've hydrated. I did not flavor the water like I normally do, because I didn't feel like it. So I need a diamond. Watch this be like something just... Oh, I get a button from the class, don't I? Yeah, I do. Vault crystals. So yeah, this just tells you how to do it. How to make a crystal, and I get a shulker box. I'm just gonna place that there. Plonk that there. I need to make like an actual bed. I don't want to spawn somewhere else. I'm so glad I haven't died since coming over here. If I had respawned somewhere else, I might have just screamed very, very loudly. That's doable. I can do that right now. That's very, very easy. I expect that to be much, much harder. Because the Vault Hunters don't normally like me. And like to give me things that I don't currently have. I don't actually have those stones. I thought I had saved some of them. This might still be difficult. Let me get torches and go into that cave, because I probably will find some. Otherwise, I know there's a bunch in that cave from before that's like over here. So I kind of... Or there's some over here. Because that's going to take granite. Oh, it takes cobble too. Okay, I have that then. Cool. Just drop it in there and it'll do a thing. It's everything. I just button and magic particles and it gets made. And this is just a level 0. Capacity will come into play later. It's for like putting modifiers and stuff on the crystal. Objective, exactly what you think it is. How you win the vault. The theme is never gonna be the same. Well, not never. It's gonna vary wildly between crystals because there's like a desert theme and like all this stuff, and that all that really determines is what type of mobs spawn and what the vault itself is made out of. And then the layout is just like, is this a diamond shape? Is it a square? Because like the vault can have different layouts at certain levels. It doesn't now, but it can. Just gonna quick and dirty vault portal, like here. I didn't actually grab enough. I don't know why I thought it was 8, because I've built nether portals before. And nether portals are not 8. So yeah, you can make this a lot bigger. I don't think you can make it smaller. It can be vault cobblestone. It can be any form of vault stone. So it can be like any of this, as long as it's a full block and not like a slab or something, it can be used. You can't use the ores. I would hope would be obvious. Let's get this garbage out of my inventory. I don't need that. That. So this is going to tell you about the skill system, what the difference between abilities and talents are. Abilities are active things that you will press a key and do a thing. Talents are passives. And then it's just a check mark for a skill point, and this gives me all of the other things that I can do. I might be able to do this. A shard pouch would be really, really good. I'm gonna leave that in here. Shulker box I'll keep. Can I make that? E-pearl, that's kind of the hard part, isn't it? Because I can make purple dye, and I can get more wool. I want the shard pouch, and I'm going to need it. But finding an ender pearl is going to be really, really hard. I don't know if I want to go to the nether right now and try to find one that way. Maybe I can find one in this cave and just get like super, super lucky. Just leave that in here. This may not even be low enough to... Oh, no, it definitely is, because there's a creeper in here. It might just not be spawning stuff because I've been in the area. But makes sense. I'm going to unlock heal before I go any further. Heal is the best skill to get early on. I can specialize this for cleanse, which will get any negative effects instead of a heal. And this just heals in an area. I'm not specializing it right now because I don't think I don't like cleanse. I think cleanse is terrible. And group heal is only good if you run exclusively multiplayer vaults, because it takes a lot to unspec stuff like that. It's like here if I look. Yeah, you need this to remove the specialization, and that's expensive. Not terribly so. It's not impossible to get. Like I could get that in one vault, but I don't want to be doing that a lot. This is fucking massive. I don't know if I'm gonna find an Enderman. I might just wait for nighttime and run around and try to find one that way. This is really cool looking though. I'm kind of glad this is under my base. This is dope. The caverns on this seat have been really, really good to me. Yeah, I'm so torn between do I get the shard pouch before I go into the first vault, because soul shards are dropped from mobs, and they're used to like buy things later. But they drop from all mobs, and if you don't have a shard pouch, it's kind of a bitch to deal with them. Because like this is not enough space. I'm going to fill this very, very quickly. Yeah, especially with shards. Let's just kind of look into some of these other things. Getting a vial would be nice. Yeah, there's a couple different ones. I could get pacifist, slaughterers, or goblins. I think slaughterers is probably what I'm gonna go for. Pouch is the other thing. The enchanter was another one. This is also very doable right now. I just need an enchanting table. Well, it's slightly less doable. I don't really have the diamonds for a pick and a table, but I can get one. What was the other thing? Vault hunting and the bounty table. That's... Oh, I can't do that. I need vault essence. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of the big thing. Can I make a hammer? How bad are these? Those are pretty easy. I don't have string, though. Time is it? Where's the sun? Yeah. Any way that I could get string without having to go back into that mine shaft? That mine shaft is kind of us get to. What is that? Like, I'm very curious. To go out for nighttime anyways. Thank you, Fatty, for the follow. I'm sorry if that's not how you actually pronounce that. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name, but thank you very, very much. Just what it looks like. Fatty? I genuinely don't know. Please tell me how that's pronounced, because I don't want to sound like a jackass. I'm going to be mean to people. I want it to be intentional. There's no way this black stuff is like vault stone, is it? Because there's no way this goes down to Y30 right here. Okay, it might go to Y30. It's not. It's definitely not vault stone, though. It is black stone. Holy the caves on this seed are insane. If you're playing this, that's not how I find that. That is how I find that. I'm not opt. I should be opt, though. Let me opt myself, just so I can see if I can get the seed. Stop logging me out of the console that I've literally not tabbed out of. Okay. See if I can get the seed. Yeah. Okay. If you're playing Vault Hunters and want to do this world, that is the seed. For those of you who are interested, I'm going to just put this in my Twitch chat so it's easier to read. That is the seed. That cave is here. Spawn is about here. There's a mine shaft under spawn, village, ruined portals. There's a big cave system that goes under all this that you can get into over here, and probably here, and also over here. So if I should have probably done this at the start of the stream, but I've done it now. So those of you who are interested, the seed is available. I'm gonna get some wool while I'm out here. What? What? Do crits do that much damage? Do I not play? What? I swear I didn't used to be able to do this. I know sheep only have 8 health. I would be much more concerned if this was a cow, but what the hell? Oh, I also need to get... R? Not that one. That one. I tapped out of the fucking stream. And fucking... What the hell? I tapped out of the stream, put it on Be Right Back. What? Okay. Yeah, I need these. I can put animals in a jar, and they'll basically... They're like super lightweight mob farms. So it's like having however many cows are in that jar on that mob pen. Actually, like I can milk them, I can kill them, I can breed them, all that fun shit. But it only registers in the game as a block. It just stores as like NBT data. So it won't crash the server if a million people have a million cows. Which is nice. Because I enjoy my server not being crashed. Yeah, stone like axes in general are just kind of busted. Like there's a solid drawback, and I don't think that axes like are game breakingly bad, but they are kind of like really powerful early game if you know how to like use an axe. Can I find an enderman, please? I'm gonna kill these spiders because I need strength. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this until I get the pouch. And I don't really care about the enchanter right now. What's the other thing? A vial? I need a mushroom for that. I can get the pacifist, which it might be how I do the first vault. So I just run it with pacifist. But I'd like to find a mushroom, if at all possible. I just don't know where I'm going to do that without going to the nether, which I suppose I can do. Just like I said, I don't want to. But knowing me, I'll get an ender pearl, like, at night in the overworld. And when I go to the nether, it'll be right in a warped forest and there'll be like 20 endermen. Because my luck is abysmal. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I genuinely thought Tomer had joined the call to fuck with me. What the shit? Sorry, I'm just putting it. I had screenshotted that and I'm putting it in our Discord for this. Cause like, what the fuck? I didn't know that was in the game. I wish that would have given me transmogs. That's kind of why I killed it and didn't just leave it. I was hoping for transmogs. Because there are hidden armor transmogs that you can get by doing different things in the game. Like breeding a snow fox, or like finding certain items in the vault. And I was kind of wondering if that was one of them. It's not, I guess. But that happened. That was fucking weird. Which streamed not enough. So yeah, I guess that can happen. Lovely. Scared the hell out of me, but that was great. just want spoders and Endermen. I would like an Enderman to spawn. Oh, fuck, that's a hole. No, zombie, don't fall in the hole. I'd actually prefer if you rid yourself of being in this hole. Now you can stay in the hole. Now I don't care. Yeah, not even at enough thing that I wanted. Okay, now we have enough for both of the things that I want. Enderman, please. Like, seriously, I need. So just gonna keep murdering sheep because I can. There's an Enderman. Look at me. Look at me, you beautiful, magnificent bastard. Yes! Fuck yes! If I didn't pick that up, okay. We're good. I'm 800 blocks away from home, because of course I am. Off we go. I did the things. Did all of the things. That's another Enderman. I'm gonna... Got another one! Perfection. Now if I could only find a red mushroom, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I will have to go to Nether for that, which is fine. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not getting bamboo for a while, unless I can magically find a jungle, but I'm not even gonna try. So I think Slutters is probably just best. I really don't like Pacifist. The Pacifist Vial just isn't as good. Basically how they work is they have a set number of charges before they refill like a use. And Slaughters will refill on mob kills. Pacifist will just refill over time. And Goblins refills on chest looting. I genuinely think Goblins is the best. Depending on your playstyle. If you're playing to kill more mobs, then Slaughters is better. But most of the time you want to be looting more chests in a vault, so like Goblins is just better. And Pacifist is just like there's no fucking point unless you're not killing mobs and not looting chests, which if you're not doing that, then what are you doing, like speedrunning Brazier vaults? Which I'll get into, but like there's really not that much in this game that would mean that you're not fighting things or looting chests. Because like scavenger hunt as an objective requires you to do both. Elixir is basically like you get elixir from killing mobs, mining ores, and looting chests, and all that shit. You need to do both of those things for elixir. Bingo's the same thing. Brazier's the only different one, which it'll spawn a brazier in every room. That'll add a, at first, I think positive modifier or a positive and a negative. And then once you hit the limit of how many you need to complete, it'll just be negative modifier spawns, and you can get loot from them. It's meant to be the easiest thing. It's probably going to be our first vault objective. So it like will be able to complete pretty easily unless it's like an elixir, but I don't think it will be. I think Brazier's like the first one now because they removed Monolith, which was just like go around, find monoliths, fight a boss. Or they reworked it into activate a monolith, fight superpowered enemies. So that's kind of what monolith turned into. That objective went under so many changes because originally it was loot a bunch of chests, find these pieces of the monolith, click it on a monolith, spawn a boss. And then it was find a bunch of monoliths, click them all, summon the boss. And then it kind of turned into what we have now, where it's just click a monolith, summon a set number of enemies, and then do a bunch more. Which is arguably like one of the most annoying fucking things in this game is that objective. I don't like scavenger hunt as an objective. It's one of my least favorite ones, but I genuinely dislike the that one more, whatever it's called. Hunt the Guardians. Yeah, I really don't like Hunt the Guardians. Architect is just like you build a vault. Like you get to put rooms on it and stuff. And then when you spawn in the vault, it'll give you like a map of the layout. It'll be like, here's the thing. But it's only in the initial room, so you don't get to carry around a map. I am so excited. I have not run a vault in a very long time. I haven't run an actual vault in a while. I did start a Sky Vaults playthrough that I was going to do solo. Just like completely off stream as a just fucking around playing games type thing. And I kind of gave up on that. I like Sky Vaults. It's a great thing. Like they're really cool. It's just I've done so much Skyblock. I've done a lot of fucking Skyblock. And Skyblock just gets boring after a while. I think I'm only going to go in with the amount of food that I have because I can get more food in the vault. I'm going to run to the bathroom quick because I've been drinking water like it's what I need to live, which I guess is correct. So I will be right back. You can stare at the pretty portal. I realized just after I left that I didn't actually complete this. And those of you who haven't played this pack or haven't seen this pack before aren't gonna fucking notice this. But people who've seen this pack before and played it, it used to be like you do vault hunting, then you would do potions and the bag, and all of this shit like would just be one after the other. You wouldn't have access to them all at once. The fact that you get access to them all at once is insane. Like, fucking thank you, because that was so goddamn annoying when you didn't get them all at once. Yeah, I'm just gonna run the pouch like this. I think I'm gonna disable the pickup upgrade. No, I'm not. I'll organize it as we go. So I'll have to place. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, fuck, I'm nervous. It's been a while. Let's do this. got this. I believe in us. Oh, motherfuck! I believe in us less. What does this give you? Oh, gear. Okay, I can roll the gear. I don't know why I brought a sword in then. This is an ice theme. It sucks because that's ice. Ooh. It's kind of bad block roll, but the fact that gives us health is really nice. And that's... I mean, a really solid soul chance sword. But kind of, like, the attack speed's really good. The damage is, yeah. I mean, it's better than the sword I have, by far. And stunning, I don't really play with stunning, so I don't know what that's going to be like. Yeah. Natural regen in the vault is not a thing. For those of you who do not know, I do not get access to the world map. I don't get waypoints. I don't get entity radar. The elixir is the objective, so I guess I was wrong. Braziers are not available at this level. Or it's in the pool. So I'm just gonna click this heal button and heal myself. Wait for that to cool down, because the timer doesn't go in here. I could break all these blocks. I should break these blocks. At least this. I don't have Vein Miner. Let's pick up. I did not bring building blocks in, and I feel very stupid for the fact that I did not bring blocks in. These building blocks are like a necessity in this pack. In this dimension, basically. Professional. Professional streamer, professional Minecrafter, professional Vault Hunter. Played this pack before. I definitely know what I'm doing. I didn't bring blocks on purpose. That's completely correct. Definitely not bullshit. Definitely don't know how I forgot blocks. Like, one of the most important things to bring with you. Okay, let's do a thing so I don't forget. If I don't put blocks there, I'm gonna fucking miss the portal or some shit. Let's do this! I'm gonna be so fucking rusty. See a POI down below. It's gonna be nice. Please tell me this isn't an ore. It is an ore room. That's a polar bear. This isn't worth it right now. It really isn't. Ore rooms are good, but like without Vein Miner, that's impossible to do. So I'm just gonna not deal with it. Oh, just mark what direction the portal's in, so I don't forget. Professional! Please have chests. I want to do a bunch of ore rooms. Pylon, what are you? Absorption hearts? Sure. They fixed those. They're not broken. That's a living POI. These are wooden. These are the most common chests. Wish I had a fucking thing. Really wish I had a mag. No, we're not. Just gonna use this somewhat because I will eventually save the filter for that. There weren't there. Oh yeah, they moved regret over to living, which is gonna mean nothing to some of people. But basically, wooden is basic crafting materials. Living is stuff that gives XP, stuff that has to do with skills, and also stuff that has to do with knowledge and getting more mods. Gilded is another chest type that has to do with like gems and stuff mostly. Gems and higher tier crafting materials. Gems are used for tools as like modifiers. And ornate is mostly gear crafting. That's just kind of how chests work. There are also like other chests that you can find. Like the Enigma chest is a Skyvaults thing. There are other like Skyvaults exclusive chests. There's some chests that like are treasure room chests, which we don't even touch until much, much later. Please eat, don't lag. So like there's a lot going on here. That also fucking does that. I hate that. Block, okay, perfect. Wasting a ton of time. I'd be sure that I'm healing too, so I don't just die. The biggest thing I could find in this vault right now is a magnet. Full stop is find a bunch of ornates and find a magnet. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna be quicker. Let's just do it like that. There's nothing up there. Make sure we're healing. So if I die in this vault, I will cry. There's a way to get out. These chests do have different rarities. That just kind of determines how good the loot is in them. On average, it doesn't always mean that the loot will be good. Coins are super useful for crafting. Gear repair, or not gear repair, gear modifying? That's the word I was looking for. Which we'll see later. We're actually like halfway there. We're only like one. That's good. Mates. Get all of this be set for what I'm actually getting in these vaults. I'm gonna put like a little marker on this wood bridge so I know that there's a lodestone there. Like a penis. That's a penis. Ignore the fact that the ball is lopsided. It's okay. Some people have deformities. Don't make fun of the disabled. There's another one in this room. Okay, I don't even need that room. We don't need the penis anymore. Penis is bad. It's ugly. It's not. The ladies don't want it. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. What? I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Because I just saw mob no AI on that as a status effect on that. It's different. I've never actually seen that before. Needs stack upgrades. Like I think that's probably the first thing I knowledge point into. That skeleton. Stay down there. I also just need bigger pouches. Like full stop, just bigger. I am grabbing these junk items because they are used for like, you can craft different blocks with them, and the soul value is going to come into play later. It basically, like, each one soul value is 1/9 of a soul shard. So they can all be deconstructed later to make soul shards. I didn't bring a fucking water bucket either. Professional. God, I suck. I'm not getting that POI. That's way too high up. And it's one wooden. Not worth. Can I get down here without killing myself? There we go. I like to find more ornates. I have like 1 gold for this vault. It's just ornates at the moment. Oh, say no to coins, but coins are better if you have Vein Miner. I am gonna complete, and I do think they buffed the amount of gold you get from completing, which is really nice. Because gold used to be like a huge fucking issue, and I don't think it'll be as much of an issue this season as it was last season. Also good I'm getting gold, because it is contributing pretty heavily to the elixir. Yeah, no AI. Oh, that's the stunning. Okay. That's what's happening there. That's a very interesting way to do it. I don't think that I would have thought of that solution. That is really cool. So, hats off to the dev team. You are all far smarter than I am. But you needed to be told that. So I'm kind of dumb. Okay, I do kind of like the stunning. I've never played with stunning before. I always kind of thought it was a bad modifier. And I'm kind of happy to be proven wrong. Digging it. It is only 4%, so it's kind of bad right now, but it will be better. Can I? Yeah, I can bridge with this. What is this? That's a Omega? No, that's a Crystal Cave. I'm fucking skipping this. I'm not doing this. I will die in here. Yeah, I'm kind of cracked, but that's not gonna save me. Fucked up. Fucked up when the spiders can get there. Yeah. Just trying to keep track of where I'm going so I know how to get back. Because I need to find a lodestone to get the hell out of here, or I need to find that portal, but the portal won't let me complete, so it's lodestone or nothing right now. Mana? I don't really need that. That's what happens when you block. Because there's no block key. Me hitting the block key does nothing. It's just a chance to block. I think it's a good way to do it. I don't want to think about hitting the key, because when I use a shield in vanilla, I never fucking think about it. Unless I, like, know, hey, I need a shield to deal with these, like, pillagers or whatever. Then I'm thinking about it, but normally I'm not. So I'm not, like, thinking about it for melee attacks, because I just don't get hit. Or just suffer. I just face tank anyways. And one of the things you do have to manage in this pack is, like, your health, and not, like, you have to be very careful not to die once you get to higher levels. And if you're playing on higher difficulties, but Like, right now I can just kind of face tank and get away with it. Just throw those in a chest, that's fine. Yeah, look, chest. Right in the chest. It's over here. Ores? I don't need that. Another lodestone? This room kind of confusing? Or maybe I just kind of suck? I could also complete at any time. I'm just looting as much as I can before the timer runs out. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna mark my way to that. There's another one. I didn't know you could get multiple pylons in the same room. It's really interesting to know. Just gave me regen. That didn't instantly refill my health. That gave me regen 10 for 10 seconds. That's a very, very big difference. And I know this might have to be how they did it for game dev reasons. But regen 10 for that amount of time is much more powerful. Not complaining. It's great. Love it. That is 2 fucking gear pieces in the same chest. That's insane. I would have been happy with getting 1 from this entire vault. I keep those. So I keep stacking them. Oh, I don't have nullify. I had silver. That's what I had. Cracked. Good at the game. Fuck, I love this pack so much. Why did we ever stop playing? Mental instability, that's why. But Christ, this is good. I cannot suck their dicks harder, but I love the dev team for this very much. Like, this is one of the best made packs I've ever played, if not the best. The fact that this is all done in Minecraft is insanity. I mean, all of this is, like, mostly just due to a mod. But there are, like, different mod blocks being used in these. Like, people built all of these and, like, set up the way these gen. Because it's a set number... It's a set... There's so many rooms per theme. So many, like, different variations of the rooms per theme. And... like, builders built all of those, and the POIs where they spawn are just, like, coded into how the room works. Which is so, like, fuck. There's probably so much stuff for how this pack works that I couldn't even tell you how it worked, even if I knew how it worked. Because, like, it's that fucking, like, complex and interesting. So, the fact that a bunch of people were able to come together and just, like, not only think of the fact that you could do this, but actually do it is so incredibly mind-boggling. Because, like, when I started playing Minecraft, like, 1.5 was a thing. Was, like, the version, and Tekkit was the big pack. And you can do crazy shit in Tekkit, but that's nothing compared to, like, this as a pack. Like, Tekkit doesn't even hold a candle to it, and it doesn't hold a candle to most packs now. Like, Tekkit's just been so outclassed. Like, you even compare this to something like Crazy Craft from back in the day. Like, not even close. Crazy Craft is, like, its own brand of insanity, and, like, how the fuck they did this in Minecraft is also just insane. But this is... they coded a new game into this game and changed the fact, like, how Minecraft works fundamentally. And it's wild. Okay, we're finding a good amount of innate POIs, which is really nice. +2 regen, yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. A much larger POI. A lodestone in this room that I will probably be in for the next 7 minutes. There's a lot of woodens. To have a chest breaker with vein miner on it right now, I would give my left nut. I would nut if I was able to mine all of these. Because that is a thing that I can do later in this pack. Not even later, like, that's pretty early game that I can do that. Like, level 10 max is how long it's going to take for me to be able to do that. It's just, it's insane. I cannot get enough of just how cool this is. Not for everybody, not by far, but definitely for me. Doesn't have the level of tech or magic that I normally like in a pack. Like, there's tech and magic mods, but there's not, like, it's not the pack. The pack is built around doing other things. That's fun. Sometimes you just gotta do other things. The fact that I haven't run out of space yet is kind of crazy. It's straight up the fucking pouch. Like, the pouch is the only reason. If I had just had a shulker, I would have, like, I would still have most of an inventory of shit right now. Trust me, this will get harder. The difficulty will definitely increase. We go. I will be able to make that bounty table, though. We'll be able to do bounties the next vault we're on. That's a fucking polar bear. This is cool. I like how they did that, even if the shelves are kind of fucked. That is a problem with, I think it's Minecraft's engine. Because, like, there's so many structures I've seen with, like, fucked stairs or, like, stuff like that with the shelves being fucked, and I think it's just, like, blocks that require a direction when they're placed to determine how they render in world is just kind of an annoying thing when you're doing pre-gen structures. Or not pre-gen, when you're, like, making a structure. A lot of the time, like, the game engine just doesn't cooperate, is what I assume it is, because I've seen it in so many mods that do structures. I'll poke into the next room and see what I can see. Maybe get a POI or two. Just dip. Is there, like, easy POIs? There's ornates right here. I'm gonna grab those. Slower than I'd like to be. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over this way and see if I can find that easy lodestone. Which I think is like 2 rooms north. South. It's gonna be this way. I might find the other one first, though. Yeah, there's one below here. I'll just use this one. So there it is. I'm just gonna eat myself off the cliff. There we go! Feels good. Yeah. This gives you all the information. All the modifiers, what I did. 90 wooden chests. That's not bad. For not being able to mine. Holy crap. Yeah, we get a crate and a bunch of it. Wow! From level 0 to level 7 in one vault. I need storage. Yeah, and now I have expertise points. Like, fuck, I was not expecting to go that high. I was expecting to hit, like, level 3. That's wild. I'm gonna use these wooden chunks, actually. Throw, like, everything else in here. I want that gear. I want to open the gear. Yeah, because I can use these. I can make planks. I can use planks to make chests. All junk, all crafting stuff. This will just be a quick, dirty storage system for weirdness. Just gotta grab everything. Crafting materials. Count coins as part of that. For food. A different chest. I need to fix this too, like the other chests. 300 shards in a single vault? That's not too bad. The rest of these. And so I need. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to organize these. Since this is, I don't know. Cool. I just take... I think I'm just gonna lump like mob drops and food and stuff into like the same chest, so that I can have this be miscellaneous. Like organic items and stuff. It's just gonna all go in there. Yeah, because this is gonna like fill out the miscellaneous chest minus like those 2 items. I don't really go more in depth with this, but I just can't be bothered. This is just gonna be me being a lazy ass most of the fucking series. And just skating by with as little work as humanly possible. It's fine. I normally go like super above and beyond and stuff, so it's gonna be nice to just kind of take a break from that. Cool, so that's done. This. Let's open that. A rare plus shield, and 2 axes, and a rare plus helmet. Okay. And I got the augment, which I did not need, because I don't like that theme. What's this? Shoveling axe and coin affinity, but that's 30 size. And that's the size roll. It can be minimum of 10, maximum of 35. Ick. Just gonna put like jewels and gear in here for now. Let's roll the scrappy stuff. Let's see what we get. I'm not running axes this season or ever. One of those was epic. Yeah, that's just like, that's a solid axe, but it's not my thing. That's another solid axe, but it's not my thing. I think the horde one is better, to be honest. Yeah, that's better than what I've got. That's a lot better than what I've got. That's really fucking good, actually. Yeah, rarity and quantity. Plus mana regen, like that's really fucking nice. That's a helmet, I'm dumb. Wish these were level 7, not level 0. But can't have everything. Okay, what's this? That's actually a lot better. I think I'm gonna run this instead. This is a solid backup though. Don't really. What's this? Ugh. That's really bad. That's actually worse than what we have. The knockback res is good, but like not that good. Not even a little bit. Knockback res really isn't that good in this pack. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that in there. Yeah, I can have this as a gear chest, that's fine. Not just like vanilla bullshit. So I can grab like, yeah, name tags, void upgrades, these books. Yeah, and I can move the mob drops out of this chest. Just throw them all in here. That's a shard pouch, so that doesn't go up there. Cool, yeah, that's fine. Then all this weirdness can go in here. Sure. I'm gonna put a chest by the port for stuff that I shouldn't get. Look at that. 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 Okay. This is actually pretty... Yeah, we've been going for 3 hours. I might end soon if nobody else comes in. I'm not that at the moment. Cool. Oh yeah, I'll work on that next stream. Let's see where we're going to allocate skill points. I think I want 2 levels of Vein Miner, another 2 levels of heal. I don't really care about anything else in here yet. Oh, I could have had speed. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save for speed. Because I don't have anything to regret any of this. So we're just gonna do speed, and then... Okay, what are we thinking? Not black market, I don't really care. Bounty Hunter's probably the best to go for right now. They changed this a lot, okay. I like Unbreakable, but it's not super necessary now, and we're gonna just be switching gear constantly. Jeweler's another good one, but we're not making tools. Artisan's another good one. Fortuitous Finesse is really good. Shrinkader's kind of good. Okay, they changed that. I knew they were going to. Yeah, they changed all those. And then this is level 50. Yeah, I think level 1 Bounty Hunter. And then we'll save the skill points for speed, because speed is like fucking god tier, and we'll be able to get speed one ball. Like, I could have gotten it right then. I just didn't, because I'm dumb, and I just unplugged my headset with my foot. So yeah, I'm gonna actually call it. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to the 2 people who followed. I'm not gonna attempt either of your names again, because I don't want to be rude. And I'm very sorry if I mispronounced them badly earlier. Thank you both very much. I appreciate it a lot. If you're interested in supporting the content, if you want to see more, follow the Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube, all that fun shit. It is the best way to help me, and it costs you nothing. If you're interested in supporting my shit in any other ways, the About tab on Twitch and the description in YouTube has links to my Space Panda and Poggers affiliate link. Poggers is a premium energy drink supplement. It's like the best I've ever tried. There's a reason I rep this company, and it's because I believe in their product. I have issues with a lot of energy drinks, like Monster, Red Bull, all that shit. It makes me sick. This stuff doesn't. This is one of the few that doesn't. So, like, believe me when I say that I do really like their shit. And Space Panda is just a really solid Delta 8-9 brand. If you don't know what that is, it's basically legal weed. It's the stuff that people do in the states that don't have legalized recreational pot, because it is a legal gray area. The effects are similar. They're not as potent. If you're interested in it, if you're of age, if you're at least 21, and are interested in purchasing it, the link is below. My affiliate link gets you 10% off, and I get a kickback. If you've never done that before, or never done weed or anything, do the fucking research. If you have a history of any issues in your family, keep that shit in mind. Like, be very careful. Otherwise, I have a donation link. You guys know how to support streamers if you're interested. I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when I'm gonna set for a day to do this regularly, but I will be back with more of this. I might be back as soon as tomorrow.